Rob Schultz. This is my new property. 7 units, 5,600 square foot building on a 6,700 square foot lot. What I do is I take these old buildings nobody really wants and put them back together. This area is considered Blythe, and this building needs a lot of work. As you can see, 1905, hasn't been used in 10 years. So let's go on in. This was an old bar, New Orleans pub called Foxys. Come on in. So there's a beehive, so you see all these bees here. We've started to do some basic work.
And so, Schultz, you buy these old buildings and then you rehab them and you put them back together.
I rehab and put them back together. What's different about me is these buildings are commercial buildings with some residential mixed use. So I like that space because I get more possibilities of renters and tenants. So for me, I can cover my mortgage by doing multiple tenants. Up here there was a plumbing issue from up top, so water was leaking down. You have the restaurant and the kitchen space. We have a leak on the roof, so it's been coming down pretty good, and all of it's corroded in there. Well, no electricity in here. I guess they're working on it. But this goes out to a parking lot here. So all these tables were up against this window. This used to be a window, but I think somebody broke it at one time. So now they covered it up with a wall. I'm going to bring it back to a window. So looking out here, they used to have...
And this is part of your property too?
This is part of the property too. They used to have this, and there's the beehive right there. They used to have this as parking and a little deck here, so people would hang out here and, you know, whatever. So.
And then this house next door too, right?
And that house next door I own. So one of the intentions is to take them both down and build up to 75 units here. Low-income housing.
Right, and so you said something earlier, you had indicated basically you've got a couple different offers for this place, even though it's a short-term buy from you. But so right away to cover your mortgage, before you get those offers, in the meantime, you fix them up, rent them out, right?
Correct. So I try and do the fix up as logical as I can. And I'll show you, like, this kitchen, if I can fix it just so it's working, easy for me to get a renter in here. They call them ghost kitchens. That's an easy way to do this. Upstairs, I have a 1-bedroom that's pretty clean, and I'll show you. That one rented right away. This one rented right away, and a barber that we'll see if he's going to stay. How long have you been here?
25. I've been here since 1999. I moved in here January the 4th, 1999.
And what do you do here?
I'm a hairdresser, cosmetologist, barber.
Awesome. So I just bought the building. He's a tenant here and runs a barber shop. Barber shop is right this way.
It's actually an old school barber shop hair salon. It's set up for 3 operators. It's only actually 1 operator, and I'm that operator.
Amazing.
New cars are flowing in daily. Check out the new 2023 Kia Soul, Kia Sorento, the sporty K5.
Are we still getting a leak here? Is it
Yes.
when it rains right here?
When it rains, the heavy rains we have had, it do leak. And normally the routine is just from running the blinds. These come down, and we put a tarp over it to keep the rainwater from going into the motors.
got to be from this little balcony up here.
Well,
it's got to be
I'll
that.
assume that's where it's from because it's only in this area.
Since he's working on it, I'm gonna have him Henry the side of it,
Okay.
just so see if it stops
Okay.
that, because we're there anyways.
And other than that, this is there's a lot of old memorabilia here from other operators that's been here. This was the original owner, a fellow named Fred Frazier. He was actually a school teacher, barber school teacher. And this stuff here is actually a picture of him. That was his daddy at age 105.
Wow.
That he died when he was 107.
Wow. Lived in the neighborhood?
This gentleman was the original owner. He lived in this neighborhood, and the other people that you see on there, including his dad, they lived in Taylor, Texas. And
I know where Taylor, Texas is, right outside of
and a
Dallas.
lot of the older stuff that you see. This is pictures of him back in the day. The original owner was. The name of this place is actually Fred's Tonsorial Salon, hair salon. And that name came from France when he was stationed over there in the military back in the 40s.
Wow.
And so
This is where it is.
that's about it for this place.
So that's the restaurant. We saw the barber shop. Come on over and we'll take a look at the other stuff. So you have 5 different addresses here also. So what you have here, somebody took it down to the studs. So immediately what I look at when I'm looking at this is I don't mind it going down to the studs because I'm going to fix it anyways. But if you look at the electrical, it's old knob and tube, which means that it's a fire hazard. So I have to change out all that electrical, which is a little bit of a pain. If you also look at the pipes, this is old galvanized. So as far as plumbing, we might have some other issues coming in here. That door goes out to parking lot, and so this is one unit, and then this is another unit here.
So what you'll do is, so you have a unit here, this is a unit, you have the barber shop, and then the restaurant.
Correct. The restaurant will divide into 2 because somebody's going to use the kitchen and somebody's going to use the4 of it as a retail space. So with that said, yeah, 4 retails and a restaurant, and then upstairs. So let's go take a look. This is really cool.